space.
Check the referee. Look at this. Wow. Well, I guess I was wrong.
You know what? I run this show around here.
Well, Hogan's furious. I mean, we saw what happened this past Sunday at Lockdown, where Van Dam had the opportunity to use that pipe that Abyss has now to be part of Immortal. But Van Dam didn't want to do it. Hogan's pissed about it big time.
Yeah, and the pipe that Hogan had earlier, it's in the hands of the monster Abyss. Oh, he drills Van Dam in the midsection, powers him down, black hole slam, Griff rejection, James back in, and counts 3, and Abyss wins it because of Hogan's distraction and tossing the pipe in.
The winner of the match, the monster Abyss.
And as demented as Abyss is, he was smart enough to get the evidence out of the ring so the referee did not see that pipe. And that's a big win right there for Immortal and for Abyss to curry more favor with the hoster himself. And I don't think that they're done.
No, just going to point that out. The appearance of Hulk Hogan with the weapon in hand back in the ring. Yeah, this is all about Immortal, calling the shots and running the show here in TNA. And Van Dam feels the wrath of the fact that he rejected Immortal's overtures, and Hogan's got him lined up, and Hogan's going to swing it. It's Crimson.
Big Crimson coming out here. We saw last week what happened.
Oh! Yeah, you got to think of the history between Crimson and Abyss. It was Crimson who put that sick weapon, Janice, right in Abyss's back several months ago. But like what you said, Taz, it was Abyss who black hole slammed Crimson last week on Impact.
Jeff Hardy, that's been no secret. I am first in line fighting to get Jeff Hardy back here at TNA because he's one of the greatest of all time. I want him back. Now, one of the most important things at hand right now at the moment is Hulk Hogan. He's all ticked off and flustered because the execs tried to pull one, and they did, right over the top of his head. And he's going to get back at me. Ooh, Hogan's going to make me do something that I do for a living. He's going to make me wrestle. Ooh, and it's going to be Matt Hardy. Hogan, I just don't know what I'm going to do. You know what? I take that back. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show up and wrestle because it's going to be showtime.
Can Matt Hardy accomplish his goal tonight? Well, for both his brother Jeff and Immortal, the cold-blooded challenger faces Sting for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and it's tonight on Impact.
This title meant everything to my brother. To have his face, his logo on it, was his world. And Sting threw this title down like it was a piece of like it meant nothing, it was meaningless. But tonight, I'm gonna take Sting's world title from him. And you know, my brother's blood may have not have been cold enough to destroy Sting because he's an icon and we grew up watching him. But tonight, Sting, I swear to you, I am cold-blooded and I will destroy everything you are.
Tonight, right here on Impact, it's Sting versus Matt Hardy for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And speaking of World Championships, this man, the Blueprint Matt Morgan, has been telling us for months that his time is now. Matt Morgan wants to finally reach the level he feels he deserves. He wants to be in the world title picture.
Well, after how impressive the Blueprint Matt Morgan was this past Sunday at Lockdown, that carbon footprint on Hernandez inside that steel cage. My man right here, this big giant, he was freaking impressive. That's a big boy right there.
Now at Lockdown, I love you too, sweetie. At Lockdown, I finally put the exclamation point at the end of that Hernandez sentence. So with that behind me, it's about time the Blueprint gets back on that fast track of gaining his first ever TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And since everyone here is just basically handing out championship opportunities, from Sting to Hulk and Bischoff to even the network, here's a sound piece of advice for all of you. The Blueprint needs to be number one at the very top of that list. You see, this waiting game for me, it's stale. It's over. I'm bored. I'm sick of waiting for my time to come. Matt Morgan's time is now. And if I don't get it, I'm gonna take it.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what this is about.
Oh, that's Big Pump Scott Steiner.
I know that much.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, but he can do whatever the hell he wants. Come out whenever he wants. Go tell him. Go back, Mike. Go tell Steiner. Hey, Scott, get out of here. Go ahead.
Well, Matt Morgan is concentrating on winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Looks to me like his focus is about to be divided by the genetic freak himself, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
We've seen Scott Steiner as of recent really mentoring Crimson, who we saw earlier out here, and not quite sure what Big Papa Pump's doing out here in the time that Matt Morgan has in this ring with microphone in hand, and Steiner just kind of doing what he wants out here, striking a massive double bicep pose. The size of this man's arms.
Cut the music. Every day that I wake up, I swear to you people, I wake up in a good mood. But something happens, it never fails, and that pisses me off. Matt Morgan, you claim to be the DNA of TNA? Let me explain something to you. If I had your DNA, if I had your genetics, I'd shoot myself. No, I take that back. I'd kill myself, then I'd hang myself. See, you can put all the wool you want on your body, flex all you want, but you'll never have arms as big as mine. You'll never be as ripped as I am. Why? Because you are what you are, and you'll never be me. See, that is the first thing. The other thing that pissed me off, you come out here, you say you deserve a world title shot. Damn right. Well, you disrespecting piece of Take the bass out of your voice, Scotty. No, listen here. The line for world title shots starts behind me. You see, I've been a world champion, and I've beaten guys bigger than you, stronger than you, taller than you. Why? Because I am who I say I am. I'm Big Papa Pump. I'm the genetic freak, and I am way up here. You are way down here. You are beneath me, just like your girlfriend was last night.
Whoa.
And you know something, Scott? You say I'm a disrespectful punk. I hear you say that about a lot of us, quite actually. You got it all wrong. Here's a little twist. Here's a little twist for you, Scott. I actually do respect you, believe it or not. Yes, I absolutely do. The reason I respect Scott Steiner, and this is the God's honest truth, Scott, you're the guy. You're the pioneer, the all-American collegiate who made good and went on to pro wrestling. That was you. Myself, I'm a two-sport collegiate All-American. I tried my best to follow in your footsteps by transitioning into pro wrestling and making a name and a living for myself and my family. And I owe that to you, because you're the first to do it. The other thing is, Scott, you're the first guy to actually bring words like athlete, sport, athleticism, and competition back in between these ropes, the greatest art form on the planet, pro wrestling, which I love more than anything in this universe. So kudos to you for that, Scott. That is a sign of respect. I do respect you, so you're wrong. But Scott, how should I say this? Don't ever confuse my respect as a sign of weakness. Because I promise you one thing, Steiner, there ain't a damn thing on this 7-foot, 330-pound frame that's weak. It's like this, Scott. You want to do this? Better yet, no. If they, the people, they all at home want to see this, hell, you can write the next chapter in my autobiography. Have at it. I'm in. Athlete to athlete. Respect. Respect. Yes, athlete to athlete.
Oh, the respect offered up by the Blueprint Matt Morgan. Obviously not mutual on the part of Scott Steiner.
Well, Scott Steiner doesn't play well with others. I kind of dig that.
Oh, man.
Big pop of pump right there. Just driving Morgan's face. No, he sure ain't.
Talk about leaving your mark. How about Steiner recliner time?
Ask him! Ask him who's the man! Who's the man? Who's the man who's got the largest arm in the world, huh? Who's got the largest arm in the world?
Absolutely nobody like Scott Steiner. Taz, you said it earlier. He does what he wants, when he wants, and who the hell's going to tell him otherwise?
Scott Steiner, man, a whole lot of bad attitude.
You know what? It has been a long time. It's been a real long time, about 4 months since I've been here. It's so great to be back in TNA. A lot of changes, a lot of differences here. But you know what? The one thing that hasn't changed is my determination, my will, my want for that championship. And I'm coming after it. You know, I've been training, I've been in the ring this whole time, and I just got one thing to say for you bitches. Miss Tessmarker's back.
And here he comes, TNA World Heavyweight Champion Sting, headed into the impact zone. It's Sting versus Matt Hardy. It's for the world's title, and it's next.
You know, at this point, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel. It's like Angelina is and has been my best friend for years now. And I know, as of lately, that she has not been of her own mind and body. But she went a little too far when she DDT'd me using my finisher and left me laying there on that steel chair. That is unacceptable. After that, it's like, what's a girl to do? You know what I'm saying?
Velvet. What's
Winter.
the girl to do? First of all, you could start by stopping your whining and your bitching and your moaning and talking about things you clearly don't know anything about.
Oh, really? Really?
If I
really?
didn't know better, I'd think you were trying to accuse me of something, and that is unconscionable. So what exactly are you trying to say, Velvet?
Winter, you know exactly. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. You know exactly what's going on right now. I know for a fact that you jumped Angelina, and you know what? I want to go to the authorities, and the only reason I haven't gone by now is because I'm going to have so much fun taking